When I first heard about the Rooted experience, I knew I was starting to go through a different stage in my spiritual walk. I'd recently received a phone call from Tim Brock asking me if I wanted to be part of the Rooted experience. What I didn't know is Tim was asking me to be part of his Rooted group. And I enjoyed the Rooted experience. It was great. It was very informative. I learned a lot about my own spiritual walk. But one thing that surprised me was the relationship that I had with the other men in the group. Some of my highlights from the Rooted experience were how genuine, authentic the men were. It was less about saying the right thing and more about saying what was on our hearts and minds. We also didn't focus on what we did for work. We focused on where we were at in our spiritual walk. I would say of the 12 men that were in the group, I'd only known 2 of them prior to Rooted. But now this is a group of men that continue to love, care, and pray for each other. What did the Rooted experience mean to me? As I mentioned earlier, going through the Rooted experience, I was entering a new stage in my spiritual life, and I needed men to walk alongside with me. And these men cared for me, prayed for me, would pick up the phone and call me just to see how I was doing. This helped me also then reach out to the men in the group as they were going through things where I thought I might be able to help. I also gained a great accountability partner, one that will call me, text me, and challenge me to stay in the Word. And finally, and most importantly, during the Rooted experience, I rededicated my life to Jesus because I knew I needed to make some changes in my life. What's changed since Rooted? Since Rooted, our men's group has continued to meet past the 10-week commitment. We meet to encourage each other, listen to each other's opportunities, as well as look for answers inside the Word. I'll also tell you, I now seek out those men at church to ensure that I'm doing my part of holding up my end of our relationship. I'm also getting ready to lead our own small group through the Rooted experience this fall at White River. So in closing, if I could issue you a challenge, if there's anything you've heard today, I would encourage you to join a Rooted group before Tim Brock calls you, because you might end up in his group if not.